Hello and welcome to my list of the 10 most delicious crumbs in the derelict kitchen, also known as the L Word Generation Q. Despite disappointing audiences with its poor, everything, this reboot has also surprisingly, occasionally produced some of the most emotional and meaningful moments in lesbian television history. So the following list is compiled of what I think are the 10 best moments from the L Word Generation Q. At number 10, we have the return of Dana, who made an appearance in the infamous musical episode that nobody asked for. But what we have been asking for is more of the OGs to make an appearance in this reboot, and our prayers were answered with Dana, who brought with her a flood of emotion and a powerful reminder that the connection between her and Alice from all those years ago is just as strong as it ever was. Seeing these two together again was like getting punched in the chest, but in a good way. At number 9, we have Bette proposing to Tina whilst casually enjoying a burger and fries. Poetic cinema. This moment was surprisingly very down to earth and organic, and not so surprisingly romantic since, as usual, Jennifer and Laurel have a karmic connection which enhances all of their scenes together, come rain or shine. Also, who hasn't dreamed about the sight of Jennifer Beals proposing to another woman? It just looks and feels so right. At number 8, we have Bette and Dani making suggestive eye contact, which built a ship, which was never to set sail. It was fleeting, it was not meant to be, but there was more chemistry in this one moment than all of Dani and Sophie's scenes in this entire reboot combined. We could have had it all, rolling in the deep. At number 7, we have the Alice, Nat and Gigi threesome, which was a lesbian religious experience. Leisha, Stephanie and Sepida were completely committed to this scene. I mean, I don't think that there's anything that they didn't exchange with each other in this scene. And honestly, it's a lesbian oasis in the desert that is season 1 of this show. I feel like the love scenes in Generation Q radiate one of two vibes. The first is watching paint dry and the second is Renaissance art. And the threesome was definitely Renaissance art. At number 6, we have Dani and Gigi's first kiss, where they drop everything now, meet me in the pouring rain. Okay. The first kiss was magical, meaningful, and it was charged with chemistry. A ray of sunshine in the dark clouds of season 2. This pairing was one of the best things to come out of this reboot, and even though this show is allergic to couples with chemistry, we will always have this scene to look back on for emotional support. At number 5, we have the return of Tasha, who saved both Alice's cat and the final 2 episodes of season 3. Tasha brought back all that humour and connection she had with Alice in the OG days, and it was like no time had passed between them at all. They got emotional, I got emotional, and it was amazing to actually feel something when watching this show. Also, how is it Tasha looks exactly the same as she did in the OG days? I mean, gorgeous as ever. In my mind, she and Alice are back together and living happily ever after, just like God intended. At number 4, we have Bette and Tina exchanging vows at their wedding, with Bette collectively giving the lesbian community butterflies when she said Tina's name still gave her butterflies. There were wide starry eyes, there were tears, and there were years and years of sapphic history radiating from this scene, and it was truly something special. Even if they were only on screen for 12 seconds at their own wedding. I mean, it's not like it was one of the most anticipated lesbian weddings that we've all waited for over a decade to see or anything, so it's fine. As a side note, Jennifer and Laurel also wrote their own vows for this scene, and I need to know when Jennifer is planning on releasing a poetry book, because goddamn, that woman has a way with words. At number 3, we have Bette and Gigi battling for dominance with their go-to weapon of choice, the tongue snake. Look, when you have two incredibly gorgeous and committed actors who both radiate passion and alpha dyke energy and you put them together, the result is always going to be a lesbian earthquake. And it was just what was needed to shake up season 2 and my entire reproductive system. At number 2, we have Bette reenacting the film Imagine Me and You by running through traffic to get to Tina, and it truly did feel like a romantic end to a Hollywood movie. Something we really don't see a lot of in lesbian media, and so this scene should be protected and cherished at all costs. There's also something satisfying about watching Bette and Tina ride off into the sunset, away from the evil clutches of Generation Q. And finally, at number 1, we have Nat and Gigi reconnecting in one of the most intense lesbian love scenes I have ever seen on television, ever. And honey, I've seen a lot. The sheer intimacy, connection, passion, and commitment makes this scene the best thing to ever come out of this reboot. And it's why it's number 1 on my list. Every time I watch this scene, I can feel my ovaries vibrating with joy. Okay, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave your own favourite moments from the L Word Generation Q down in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe for more lesbianism, and goodbye.